Today I would like to talk to you about Bigfoot's secret weapon, also known as infrasound. Now, a lot of you are familiar with Bigfoot, had heard the term infrasound, or being zapped as it's been called. What it's referring to is ultra low frequencies that vibrate and make you feel a certain way. Now, it seems like kind of far-fetched, but there are animals that do use infrasound in nature, so it's not unheard of. It tends to be larger, bigger animals with big lung capacity, and I think Bigfoot fits into that. Anyway, you have ultrasound, which is ultra high frequency, audible frequencies in the middle, and infrasound. Infrasound, like I said, produced by some large animals like elephants and crocodiles, tigers. They're able to use infrasound. Um, the infrasound can have profound effects. It can make you feel hot, even when it's really cold outside. It can make you feel stressed. It can make you feel like dread. Kind of like when you're sitting in a big movie theater and you hear a real low guttural growl come through those speakers, and it'll kind of freak you out in a moment. Kind of that same thing. Uh, Here we have a picture of an alligator using infrasound. Now, you might hear a little bit of vibration noise caused by the infrasound, but you cannot directly hear it. Here you can see it vibrating the water. There's reports that they can use it to stun fish. They can warn off other predators, use it to communicate with each other. Very fascinating. Tigers have also been known to use infrasound as a way to disorient prey, as a way to communicate with others. If they don't necessarily want to attack something, but they want it to go away because it's near cubs, they can send out blasts of infrasounds and get them confused or alert them to their presence without necessarily even showing themselves. Bigfoot is reported to be able to use this. There's many reports of people what they call being zapped, where they suddenly feel sick or feel warm or feel fear or disoriented. Or you get reports of, I was walking down the trail and I heard some tree knocks and pops, and then I just felt really odd and I sat down and I felt nauseous or I felt scared, or even if it's the right infrasounds, feel calm. I know when I have a career in building maintenance and engineering that certain vibrational frequencies, say they install big air handlers and air conditioning equipment, it's very important that they make sure what frequency it's running, because you can make a whole office building feel sick or give headaches if it's at the wrong vibrational frequency. And the odd thing is you don't hear it, but you feel odd, and a lot of that can do with infrasound. Now, like I said, one of the reactions that causes, it can make you feel real sick, it can make you feel surprised, it can make you feel scared. But one of the other scientific phenomenons that I think is very interesting when pertaining to Bigfoot is the ability for infrasounds to have effect on electronic devices, to drain batteries. Everything has a frequency. Even a rock sitting on a hillside has a frequency to it, and you can use these vibrational waves to interfere with other things, such as you get reports of, oh, I had a full battery in my camcorder and Bigfoot stepped out on the road and I looked down and my battery was dead and I felt really scared. Well, there is a scientific phenomenon. This is explainable as infrasound. Larger animals can produce it. Ron Moorhead talks a lot about this. The Bigfoot Outlaws talk a lot about this. I think it's very fascinating. You can look into that, but this is just kind of a 10,000 foot overview of what infrasound is. It's been reported in analyzing their vocalizations that they do indeed have a second set of vocal cords, something that can produce these deep infrasound waves. And they can point them, they can communicate, they can stun people, creatures with it. I'm sure it would come in very handy if you're trying to be a nocturnal, stealthy hunter. If you're a large animal with the lung capacity to do it, it makes a lot of sense. So a lot of the reporting things, there's even reports that infrasound at the right frequency can produce hallucinations and make people see things and interfere with vision because your eyes have a certain frequency. Like I said, a lot of researchers have gone really in depth in this. Just beware if you feel odd out in the woods and you're maybe in a suspected Bigfoot area and you feel weird, you feel scared, things are going on around you you can't explain, your heart's pounding for no reason, you haven't seen anything, you might be zapped, you might be a victim of their infrasound abilities. So thank you very much. This is just a quick overview of what infrasound is and how it can affect you. Please keep an eye out in the woods and stay safe.